Hi, welcome to tonight's show. This is environmental issues. This is a special. It deviates for a little bit different than the regular program. And I would like to introduce, well, first before the introduction, Healing with Crystals, Richie Drawneek.
Yes.
And Mark Eadicicco.
Yeah, edit. Yep.
How are you?
Yeah, good. How are you?
Hanging in there.
Thank you
Happy
for
to be
having
here.
us.
No problem. These two people are spiritualists, so we're going to be looking at some of the crystals and minerals that people really don't talk about. They see them in the jewelry store, but they don't know too much about them. There are a lot of healing properties to these. The minerals are good for the environment, and we'll get into it. We've got a whole display here, different types of minerals,
Yes.
and we're going to start. So just what made you get into this, Richie? What made you get into minerals and the study of spiritualism?
I actually took geology in college
Ah.
as my science.
Okay.
So I have an insight in the knowledge on the rocks and minerals and stones, but also the formation of them, and
Okay.
on a metaphysical level as well, how they can be used in the world and in the environment.
That's nice. So you took a few
Geology courses.
Okay. Just a little bit. He knows a little bit there.
Just a smidgen.
There's a lot to know, though.
Yes.
Okay. And Mark, how did you get into studying and really getting into the heart of all these minerals and these crystals?
Well, with the practices that I do and the spirituality that I practice, every crystal and every stone has a vibration. So we can use the amethyst, and this is a wand, okay, that I actually had made in Salem.
Okay.
And it's all amethyst because I'm a Pisces. And to me, amethyst, it rules the mind. It opens the mind. And it helps heal the body. A cute story, but a real story, is that in the olden days, the kings would get their chalices, and inside the chalice, they would put amethyst. So they would be drinking and drinking and drinking, and the amethyst, they wouldn't get drunk. They wouldn't wake up with a hangover. And if you look right now at the different AA groups, on their chips, it's an amethyst.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. So, I learned a lot about crystals through my spirituality, through my teaching. My teacher made us actually learn about the clear quartz. This is a major, major, major crystal. This is one of the highest crystals out there. And what I always suggest for people is, you know how they sell the small ones like this? You can get the little guys. Get the little guys and put them in the bathtub and take a bath with them. Because what they do is they will energize your body. They help heal. They help cleanse the body. You know, people think that it's, hocus pocus, but it's not. It actually has the vibrations in it. And Richie will confirm with me.
Yeah, we're going to swing over to Richie,
Yeah.
because he has a lot to talk about as far as the zodiac signs and some of the...
Yes, we have all that good stuff.
So there's a lot going on here. Did you want to say a little bit more about this crystal
Do you
first?
want to talk about how it's in the TVs and stuff?
No,
Of the
with-
quartz crystal and the TV and maybe watches?
Well,
Yeah.
yes, it helps.
Little-
It helps.
because it's an
yes.
energy transmitter.
Yes.
So quartz is a great energy transmitter. So in electronics and pieces of jewelry that tell time, there's little pieces of quartz here and there.
Sure.
But the first stone that we're all graced with is a birthstone.
Yes. Okay. So,
And
yeah, tell me a little bit about that. Tell the audience.
sure. I think that you have the birthstones.
The birthstones, the
You wanna
amber.
switch?
Oh,
Yeah.
we're switching papers
You
here.
got it. We'll
I'm sorry.
switch.
That's okay.
It's all right.
So in the month of January, the birthstone is a garnet.
Okay.
And a garnet actually purifies and detoxifies the body. A lot of people believe. And all stones and rocks are a combination of being created in the earth, and then as they're dug up and sorted, it found its way throughout the world of the different properties of it. So in January, it's garnet.
I just want to say something, that garnet is the stone of New York City.
Oh, really?
In a lot of the old buildings, in the corners, they put garnets
Really?
because it symbolizes power and indestructible. You know, all the power tools at
Yeah.
garnet, and it's the birthstone of New York City.
Oh,
Awesome.
I did have a book on it. Can't find the book, but I remember that.
Just stuck out in your head.
Yeah, it's so powerful. But they say also, that if you're not a Capricorn or not born in January, do not wear a garnet. It doesn't bring you good luck.
Oh,
I've heard that too.
Because it's not, there's something about it. You know, it's for Capricorn. It's that power thing that they have.
You have to be very careful. You have to be very careful. And like Richie has the paper.
yes. And for February.
Oh, we're going in, okay, we'll go into February.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. We're good. We can always go back.
The,
February is beautiful.
It's Mark's favorite stone. It's the amethyst, which we have quite a few.
Quite a few beautiful amethysts here.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about amethyst.
Amethyst actually comes from a Greek word which loosely translates to "don't get tipsy," like don't get drunk, don't get out of
Oh, wow.
sorts.
Okay.
And going back to Mark's story about it being in the chalices,
The
so that
kings.
the kings and queens don't get drunk off the alcohol. It's also a great stress reliever in your life as well, because it works with your third eye and your
Crown chakra.
your crown chakra.
Yeah, and it's for everybody.
Yes.
Everybody can-
Everybody can use them.
It's a beautiful stone. It's for Pisces. Even if you're born in March, it's a Pisces stone
Yes.
Yeah.
or mineral.
Yeah, because people, the March stone is, which one is the
It's
March
that
The
stone?
March one is aquamarine.
Aquamarine, so it's like that bluish color. And, you know, people, they go crazy. They say, oh, you know, but I'm a Pisces, you know, should I be wearing amethyst
Or
or
aquamarine.
aquamarine? And, you know, if you're a February Pisces, go with the beautiful purple. If you're a March, I would say the aquamarine. And that's just personal for me.
Yeah.
Just personal for me.
Yeah.
Just, you know, it's like you have a beautiful,
You have a beautiful piece of amethyst on.
piece of amethyst on.
Well, I love amethyst. This ring is very old. This is power. To me, it's just a power thing.
Yes.
And I feel it. There's a feeling about it. This is a regular quartz, so it's okay. It's pretty, but this thing here, I love it. I love amethyst. What?
I bought this ring here, and this is a ruby.
Okay, we're going to get into the ruby thing.
Yes.
Yes.
We're good. Let's go
Should
into
we,
the.
Should we wait?
Yeah, we're going to wait.
Because
Yeah.
this is a great story.
Okay.
Okay.
I like stories.
Yes.
I like stories. But aquamarine also is the color of the ocean.
Yes.
Yes.
And that's how it got its name as well, because
Okay.
many people believe that that's how the sky got the bluish color that it has.
The
because
marine.
of the blue of the aquamarine. And a lot of people believe that it heals emotional trauma. It helps with stress, and it also helps people speak their own truth, which is a great tool to have for people who are shy or people who speak in the name of the law or injustice. So it helps them speak the truth.
Well, I agree with that, and it's soothing also. That's another soothing.
Yes.
Yes, it's really good. Like we were talking, it's very environmental, and even as well to help you. You could take a crystal. You were just talking about which one helps you sleep. You were saying
No, the aquamarine, I said, is with the sky color.
and it's got the emotion.
Yes, the
You know,
emotional.
it's got, and you have to remember each crystal has an emotion to it. Some crystals have an emotion that's very calming, and that would be great with chamomile and lavender, the herb.
To calm them down.
Right. I would put it in a bag, a little bag like this. You know, so I would take a couple of pieces of the aquamarine,
Put them in.
put it in the bag, and then I would get the chamomile and the lavender, put it in the bag, tie it up, put it under your pillow or under your mattress. You will, I guarantee you, have beautiful dreams, beautiful sleep. You know, you don't have to go and get the melatonin and all that stuff out there, which does work. It
And it's a
does work.
natural way of helping sleep.
It's a natural way. You know, melatonin is natural. A lot of people, you know, they go straight for the Ambien,
Yes.
you know, because they know that Ambien is going to boof, knock you out. And it does, you know, and sometimes you need that. You need to sleep. But on a daily basis, you would want to use, you know, the lavender, and you'd want to use all
The holistic approaches.
Exactly. Holistic is beautiful.
So some of those teas, what tea did you mention with that?
Chamomile,
chamomile.
lavender.
Okay, so chamomile is a tea also.
Right, it's a tea. It comes in an herb form, so you can put it in the bag and put it under your pillow, but you can also drink it before bed.
Yes, yes, it says
Oh.
bedtime.
Chamomile. I drink chamomile like crazy before bed.
I think we all need some of
Oh
that
my
sometimes.
Yes.
yeah,
Sometimes during the day as well.
Exactly.
When you're having a rough day.
you know, a nice chamomile, but a little blackberry brandy, and you'll
Oh,
be
it's pretty
fine.
sharp, yeah, that's good.
And then in
good.
April we have
Oh, April.
crystal.
Crystal?
Yes.
What kind of crystal?
A clear quartz crystal.
What about the hardest mineral? What about that one for Aries?
Oh, for
Oh, that's tough. Aries is
Aries.
area.
That's the
Like,
diamonds.
yes.
Oh, the diamonds. I mean, I respect the diamond,
yes.
okay, but I love my amethyst. I just love
Yes.
it. You know, some people are drawn to a diamond.
Yes.
The hardest mineral out there.
Yes, and who would have thought that it comes from carbon in charcoal being pressured down and pressed and compressed to be this beautiful stone.
And you find that a lot of these flawless types of crystals and minerals are the deeper down,
Right.
the deeper they dig with mining, the more beautiful
Yeah,
and
the
less
more
flawed.
flawless.
Mhm.
It's beautiful.
So we have that diamond there, and a lot of Aries like it because, you know, it sort of symbolizes their makeup also. You know, they're hard-headed,
They're
they're
rough
rough and
Yeah.
tough, their power.
You know, not to insult anybody who is in Aries, but they're power hungry. They like
Sure.
They like power, and there's nothing wrong with it.
No.
No, not at all. But you know, they have to realize that they're the first sign of the zodiac. So I call them the baby sign
Yes.
of the zodiac.
Yep.
They're the babies. They're the first sign.
Mm-hmm.
Pisces is the 12th sign.
Yes.
So I'm Pisces.
I'm Pisces.
You're
also.
Pisces as well.
What's Rich?
And
I'm a Libra.
Libra.
so
Balance.
he's very
Yes.
balanced.
Okay,
He
good.
balances me because otherwise I'd be all over the place. But let me tell you, spiritually, they say that if you're a Pisces, some people believe in reincarnation, some people don't. But the people who do believe in reincarnation, they say if you're a Pisces, you don't have to come back. You could stay on the other side and do your work. And I think that's wonderful because I'm tired. You know, it's like doing readings and doing all that stuff, it makes you tired.
Sure,
It does.
drains.
I love doing it, don't get me wrong. But, you know, it does, it drains you.
Yeah, yeah. You have to energize
Yes.
once in a while there.
I actually did it before I came here.
What'd you do?
I filled the bathtub up
Yeah.
and I took white flowers.
What kind of a white flower?
It was a carnation.
Carnation?
Okay.
White carnations. And I just the white carnations, hot water. The white carnations, I put sea salt.
Okay.
I put Himalayan sea salt.
All right.
I took the crystal Richie has there
Yes.
because that energizes. I put that right in the bathtub. And I made it nice and hot, and I got in it. And I just said to myself, I take away the negativity. And what I do is the crystal will absorb the negativity, but as the water goes down the drain, so does all the negativity. So you have to visualize.
And a lot of people say when they're working like that, when you're working with the crystal with your energy, if it cracks or if it breaks, it collected the negativity
Yes.
and it broke the crystal, so the energy is off of you in a way.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Bec-
incredible.
that is one of the best things to do is to take a bath with the
Crystals.
clear quartz is the best. I recommend it to everybody. You know, people come to me all the time and they look for baths and they think, oh, I have to spend $500, but no, you don't. You know, you get yourself a nice piece of clear quartz, get some salt, could be table salt as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure.
any salt that's gonna just empower you, get the negativity off of you, and it doesn't have to be a crystal that big either.
So this
You
is
can
good
get crystals
holistically.
like this.
Sure.
Yeah.
And they're crystals and minerals from all over the world as well. They're coming from China, from Brazil,
It's beautiful.
and especially with the rainforest on fire now, unfortunately.
Oh, God forbid.
We're losing a lot of space, environmental space. But getting back to the birchstones, the birchstone for me is an emerald.
Emerald, all right.
Emeralds are very pretty.
And it's great for peace of mind. And it's a great stone to have for good luck and for money.
Yes.
This is Taurus. So Taurus, again, money, green, power. And sometimes, you know, the combination of zodiac signs
Right.
with power and balance,
Yes.
okay, really make for a good compatibility. So I love these emeralds. They're
Right.
beautiful. The color is beautiful.
Oh, the color's beautiful.
Yeah.
You know,
That's it.
you could walk into a store and for me, when I go into the different stores, I have to pick the darkest color. I don't like the light color crystals. I go for the darkest colors. Now, Richie, you were saying that emerald
Yes.
is May, right?
Yes,
Correct?
emerald is for me.
For May.
Yes.
So,
That's Taurus.
right?
Taurus.
And then in June we have Alexandrite.
Alexandrite.
And a lot of people actually keep it in their pockets when they're in the casinos because they find that it's good for luck
Yeah.
and money.
And
Yes.
pearls for Gemini.
Yes.
And that's a power thing also if you're a
Yes.
Gemini. But they say if it's not your birthstone and not your month,
You
don't
can't
stay
wear it.
away from it.
Yeah, because the pearls make you cry.
Yes.
I always heard, my mother always used to say that. Pearls make you cry. If it's not your stone, pearls make you cry.
I've heard that too.
Yeah.
So-
We were actually in one, I won't say the name of the store, but we were in a very expensive store in the mall. And if you bought a certain ring, you get pearls with it.
Okay. Yeah.
And my mother wanted the ring so bad, she bought the ring, and she actually told them keep the pearls because she didn't want to bring that energy with her. You know?
Yeah, that's scary.
Yeah.
I stay away from pearls. I love them. I love to look
They're
at them.
beautiful. Don't get me wrong.
But I don't know, unless you're a Gemini. But Geminis love it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
I
love
pearls.
pearls.
My
They'll
sister's
wear-
a Gemini.
Does she have any pearls?
She
Is that
has
she's-
pearls, but she's also in love with the green
Oh, the
goddess. The
The emeralds.
the
emerald. I'm sorry. We bought her for her birthday the emerald bracelet,
Oh, nice.
and it had a matching ring with it. And I made the woman go crazy because I wanted the darkest color. Because I feel, remember that day?
Yes.
I feel the darkest color has power to it. It has a lot of power to it. You know, you don't want to look at something pale. You want to look at the color, and that will help draw as well.
And again, the darker it is, the deeper they
Yes.
mine these different minerals and crystals. So especially like diamonds,
Yes.
they go right down, you know, and
Like a crater size.
they take the rocks and then they break them down,
Yeah.
and
I was-
maybe there's a little diamond.
I took a
Hopefully
diamond
there's a
this
stack.
size here.
Yes.
We could break it down.
And
Okay.
then,
We didn't even get into colors of diamonds or anything.
oh
but,
yeah.
But you know, J-Lo.
Yes. Oh.
She's got a red
Yellow-
a red one.
A red one or yellow?
Oh, she's
yes,
got a red or a
they
yellow
have
one.
pink diamonds.
Pink. I think it's a pink one.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's pink,
There's different colors too,
and they're gorgeous.
They're amazing.
and expensive.
Yeah.
Too expensive.
But that's J-Lo.
Yeah. Well, yeah, she could do it.
Yeah.
She
could buy
could
the
do
mine.
it.
She could buy Africa for all we know. Okay, so,
So
what do we
moving
have?
on to August, we have Periodot.
Did we
Oh,
skip
I-
July though?
No, I'm sorry.
Let's go back.
July.
Retro.
Yeah.
Retro. We're going to go back to July.
Rewind.
July, we have a ruby.
A ruby. Okay.
Yes.
Now, Mark does have a ruby.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe we could show that ruby in the
If we can get that in there,
take a look at that.
that camera.
We're going to zoom in. That's a beautiful
Isn't that
gem.
gorgeous?
Rubies.
And I bought the earrings. I don't know if you could see them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
they're pretty
match,
good. That's pretty.
Right?
That's
a
a
good
pretty
set.
thing.
And for me, it's
Come on back to us.
it's a power. It's
Come
a
on back.
power energy. Because the ruby is all about empowering yourself. You have a long day. You're a social worker. You know, people who are even nurses. You know, people who work all day long and move all day long. A ruby would be perfect for them, because as we were talking before, this, the right hand is how we draw energy in, and the left hand is how we send it out. So if I needed to draw energy in, I would keep the ruby on this hand. So I like to pull energy in. It keeps me going, so I keep it on this hand. But if you needed a healing or you needed a little bit of energy, I would take it off. I would put it on this hand, and then I would ask your permission. I would say, you know, is it okay for me to give you energy? And
Does it matter what finger, though?
no, not at
doesn't-
all.
oh, all right.
Not at all. It just so happens that I wear it on, actually, if it's all my fingers, but I do like it on this finger
Uh-huh.
for some reason.
Okay.
But you know what the weird thing is? A couple of people that I'm very close to, I bought the ring for them.
It's like the Red Ring Society.
Ah, that's
And-
how that's formed, huh?
Yes.
I feel if I'm very close to them and I feel like they need it, and two very special people in my life, I gave the ring to.
That's a beautiful
And
thing.
it's so gorgeous. And Richie thought I was crazy.
Yeah.
You know why? Because it's a size 10, and I went out and I bought another one. I keep it in the box.
Just in
And I
case.
said, God forbid something happens to this, it breaks, whatever, I have another one.
Yeah,
Because you don't know if they're going to stop making them.
right.
But I did buy them for people that are, you know, special in my life.
Okay.
So
Well, that's,
if they're watching, they're very special in my
if
life.
they're watching, okay.
And-
And this,
And we'll make sure they say it.
okay, that's the crystal for cancer, July is ruby.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so again, healing, stomach, digestion.
Yes. My dad is a cancer.
And does he like the rubies too?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
They just, there's something about a
Yeah,
ruby.
and it's also, you know what? If you look at it, it could be masculine or feminine. You know, it
What is it?
depends.
So how do you know what's what?
Because if I look at this ring and I have it on, I feel it has a masculine feel because it's got a big setting to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you put it on, and I give you permission to put it on,
Okay. I'll put it on this side. Oh, I can feel the
you
power.
Can you feel it?
Oh, God, I got goosebumps.
Can-
Wow.
There is so much
That's
energy
nice.
in that ring. It is not funny.
Power here.
That I wear it every day. And I'm so
This is
glad
something.
that you said that about the power in there.
The energy in there, I can
Ah,
feel it.
yeah.
I
Thank
can
you
feel
so
it.
much.
That's like electric.
Ah,
It's electric.
ah.
You know, you can't, look, there's science.
Oh,
You know, and then
the
there's
science
that
behind
feeling.
it. Yep.
So at this point, we're just talking about, you know, some of the mystical properties of it, the
Right.
spiritualism, the healing
Yes.
of it. And in the environment, we all want to know about it. It doesn't hurt to know some of this
No, it's
information.
beautiful to know it.
How are the crystals actually formed in nature?
Well, they're naturally occurring. So they have structure to them, and they're formed in rocks. So again, it's a cumulation of naturally occurring solids with ordered atomic arrangements and a chemical composition. And up on the screen here, we have a little PowerPoint. Naturally occurring, they're inorganic, so they're not organic, meaning alive.
Right.
They're formed that way. Definite chemical composition and a crystalline structure. So that's the regular arrangements of atoms and ions that are in it. That's the way they're formed. And it's amazing because people don't think about that. You know, you go to the store, you're
Right.
looking at other, but there's something about it. You know, a lot of mystics, spiritualists, a lot of people out west in Sedona, they believe
Oh,
it.
yes.
They believe it. You can walk into any store and you can just feel the power.
Yep. Like the Native American
And turquoise.
turquoise.
Yes.
They go crazy for it, and you can feel the energy in there. You know, they're not crazy, but they go. You know, they love it. You know,
There's something about
there's
it.
something about turquoise. I personally don't wear it, but I can feel the energy in it.
You can
Yeah.
sense the power.
Yeah,
There's
what
something
are-
about it.
What is it? It's shamanic energy?
Shamanic energy.
Yes.
Shamanic energy.
And, you know, there's a very good friend of ours who she does it. And she wears a lot of
Turquoise.
The
turquoise. Yeah.
Well, they have that wrapped in silver, a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you do go out west, you can see all these little Indian villages and the reservations. They're on the side of the road, and they're trying to sell.
This is the jewelry.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, they try to sell jewelry.
And
I would love to go to places like that. I think I would actually love to go where they
oh,
dig
mine
them.
those?
Oh, my God.
Oh,
Do they
Brazil.
have tours that you can look?
I know a lot of these different amethysts. Brazil, sometimes you get them in
Brazil, yes.
You know, in Sri Lanka, there is an amethyst mine. And
Really?
actually, Sri Lanka is the shape of an amethyst.
Is it really?
Like that type of a shape. And
Ah.
you can see that Ceylon. They
I-
named it after the amethyst.
Really?
Yep.
I would get in so much trouble, I think, because of all the amethysts. Like when we go out, he pulls me away from the jewelry
Yeah.
counters.
I'm like, you can't touch
Yeah.
that right now.
Yeah, because
know?
you fall in love with it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You know, and we have
every
a,
piece has an energy that you're drawn to.
you're drawn to. There was
And we tell a lot of our friends and clients and people who are interested, these choose you.
you don't choose
You might
them.
think that you're going to pick out a piece of stone, or
I should have
It's
wore
a
it
song.
tonight. I have an amethyst pentacle in gold.
Oh, gee.
The amethyst is so beautiful. And it took me 2 days. We went away. And I kept going back in the store, back in the store. I said, you know what? I got to get it. Don't worry about the price. I got to get it. And till today, I love the color. I love the color. And with the, like we were just talking about, the shamanic.
yes.
So what is that? Is that a
This
power?
is actually a piece of citrine.
Citrine.
Yes.
Citrine is
And
wonderful.
Citrine is ruled by the
sun.
sun.
Okay, and that represents, what's the zodiac?
Money.
It's the month of November.
Oh, November.
I skipped ahead
Oh,
only
you
because
jumped ahead
it-
a little,
only
okay.
because it
It's
caught
okay.
my eye. And citrine is its properties are ruled by the sun, and it's for prosperity, but it's also for people who are in a dark point in their life. It's so much attached to the energy of the sun that it helps them through their depression. So it brightens up their dark days.
It gets rid of the demons.
So it's holistically powerful for the person
Yes.
to try to get rid of their tension and any other ailments
Yes.
that they have.
And then getting into the month of August, we have periodot. And that actually comes from the French word, I am not even going to attempt to pronounce that, but it actually means gold.
Okay.
And it's the national stone of Egypt.
Oh, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
I love
did
that.
not know. That I did not know, and it's for Leo.
Yes.
Leo, okay. That's the Leo stone, and that's August.
Yes.
All right.
And then September, we have the sapphire.
Sapphires.
And
Okay.
the sapphires were very popular with the early Catholic Church, and also with the Persians as well.
Okay, and you have to remember, going back in time, all leaders, all emperors, kings and queens, that's what they wanted. They thought that these gems wrapped in gold
Wow.
and crafted for them, that represented gods to them.
Yep.
And when studying astronomy, you know, there's the Polaris,
Yes.
and you have your circumpolar constellations. And one of them is Cepheus. And Cepheus it's shaped like a house.
Really?
Think about it going back when there were astrologers with the kings. once you pass on, that was the king's house.
Wow.
And
You're
up
kidding.
that's where you would go. That's where your spirit would go, into that
Wow.
house. And the Milky Way and all the stars around it were diamonds. That's what the
Oh,
astrologers
wow.
told the king. The king believed it.
Yeah.
I
Right.
mean, it sounds nice, you know, it's
It
beautiful.
sounds beautiful.
And they would take, their gems, they would have their treasures, but they knew that there was just something, that there was a connection of the gods.
Exactly.
spiritual.
It's like, every crystal gold. We wear gold chains.
Mm-hmm.
We wear gold jewelry, and you don't think about it. And it's the Vatican, where everything is gold, and it's beautiful. And some people mock it, but for me, I think it's an energy. It's an energy because, they put it up, they look at it every day. If you use a gold chalice every day, you're not making it mundane. You're making it more spiritual.
That's why they used it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
No,
Th-
we
you know,
take it for granted
We
because
do.
we see in the store there's gold jewelry.
Yeah.
And, I actually have a little cube here.
I was gonna say.
Hey, you want some gold?
Oh, yeah,
Is it-
pyrite.
oh, I thought you were going to be fooled.
Fool's gold.
In the old days, the cowboys would be looking for gold
The
near the
cute
stream.
piece.
near the streams, and they would find clusters of this, and they would say, "Oh, I'm rich. This was I'm struck it rich." But then they would bring it to the jeweler in town, and if that's melted down, it turns black.
Yes.
It's like a sediment.
Yeah, yes.
So the jeweler would say, "Well, you were fooled. You were fooled on this one.
Right.
This is pyrite."
And that's how they made fool's gold, right?
That's it. That's where it came
That's
from.
where it came.
A lot of stories out there.
Yeah, I love, and you know what? I find them so interesting. So interesting.
Oh, everything is interesting
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
There's just a feeling about it.
Yeah.
There's power. Some people can't feel it.
Right.
I'll tell you a quick story. How many more do we have to do?
3.
3. Let's do the 3, and I'll tell you the story later
Okay.
about the crystal.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a
The,
story too.
I get excited.
The stone for October is rose quartz.
Rose quartz.
Yes.
And we have a piece
That's-
right here.
Okay, rose quartz.
And it's the stone of the heart, and it's a very feminine stone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a
But
female
it's
energy.
it brings compassion and peace into your life and into your home.
Self-esteem,
And
self-love.
what we do is, like how Mark was saying about taking a bath and putting the crystals in that.
Beautiful.
Right? You know what you do?
that's-
I'm sorry, Richie. Go ahead.
when
You take a bath?
no, when we're cleaning the house and the home, when the stones get dusty and dirty and you have
Yeah.
to rewash them.
Yeah.
Once you run them under some cold sink water,
Yeah.
the brilliance comes back.
Oh, sure.
And it's,
Yep, all
it's
that-
amazing. It's like brand new stones.
These look brand new. I actually,
Well, yeah,
I
from what you did
cleansed
earlier.
every one before we came. And I say, if you're having a bad day or a rough day or you had, problems with your boyfriend, take it and just hold it to your heart chakra.
Yeah.
Because this is, rose quartz is a very, very strong crystal.
And it's in the same family as the crystal,
As the
Yes.
quartz,
as
yes.
the amethyst.
Yes.
They're all in the same
And
family.
if you look, it's just a little,
We got to look the other way
a
with
little.
the camera.
I'm sorry. It's just a little paler. You know what I'm
Sure,
saying?
sure.
Has that one, Rich?
This one has a little bit of.
So if you look, they
They're
have
all-
connected.
Absolutely.
They have that connection.
They have that crystalline
love it.
structure.
I really do. I love all these crystals and, what they do.
And-
Yeah, they would, go
sorry.
ahead.
And then November rolls along, and we go back to the citrine. That it's ruled by the sun, and it
Can I say this?
burns
Citrine? Oh my God.
positive energy and vibes. And then December is blue zircon, and it's a talisman for traveling, and it actually is great for healing properties and brings prosperity to its owner. A lot of people say.
Okay. I want to backtrack a second there.
Certainly.
The one before with the citrine, what month was that one?
November.
November. So
Yes.
we're getting, that's past Scorpio?
Yes.
So Scorpio's onyx. We all know
Yes.
that, right?
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
you know, I tell students also, you know, we have a mineral class and we start to get into the gems and all, and I ask them,
I
what's the
love
sign?
that.
Yeah.
And they say, well, oh, what's my stone? What is it? You know, onyx. It's real powerful for Scorpio. And they say, don't wear it unless you're Scorpio.
That's another stone.
That's
that-
another one. And also, there's one. What was the Libra? What's
Libra,
that
I
one?
had down it was rose quartz, but
Okay, there's another
there's
one.
another one.
Yeah, some of them have two, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah, let me see that.
I can't
Some
think
of
of
them
the
have
other
two.
one. Well, we'll get back to it as we're
Oh,
looking.
chrysolite,
The crystallite.
and that's for peace and love.
Okay, there's some of them that,
And that's-
unless you're,
Scorpio?
well, Scorpio's the onyx.
Onyx. But that's
Yeah.
not peace and love, right? Because they're
power.
very, you know,
power.
they're tough.
It's a powerful stone.
And you know what Scorpio represents also is that marble. Marble and Scorpio, I know a few Scorpion people, and they say that when they get mad, they can melt the marble in their minds.
Right.
That's how powerful they are.
Yeah.
And I can see it. Some of them I know that,
Yeah. You know.
thank God they're my friends.
But remember too, you know, Pisces energy, you know, we can melt a couple of people ourselves.
Oh, of course.
Because we have that beautiful, beautiful Pisces energy. And even with our minds, because our minds are very powerful.
Well,
and-
of course.
And, you know, it's almost as if you can neutralize the energy of a Scorpio. You can neutralize the energy of a Libra. You know what I'm saying? And just move forward.
And it's weird how certain signs, how they translate to the person born of the sign to a T.
Yes.
Of course.
And if their
Oh.
if their sun is in a different rising than their moon,
How about me?
yeah, you're
I am a
All
true
water.
Pisces all the way. If you look up Pisces in the dictionary, you'll see my face.
I didn't see your face, but look.
To the T, right, Rich?
yes.
That he yells at me.
Yeah, but you have a kindness to you, and
Yes,
a softness.
yes.
But I know you have power too. You just have that power in you, energy power.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to go back to. Let's keep going so we get all
Yeah,
the
so-
signs in.
I'm all done with the
We
birthstones.
we ended with Sagittarius then.
Yes.
Sagittarius. I thought that was like a topaz or something. What's is topaz for
It's-
Virgo, right?
It's
There's
like
one
that
of them.
blue, right? Topaz, the blue.
Yeah, that's a blue one. That's one of them.
That's a pretty one. Teresa Caputo actually has that beautiful
The
blue.
blue stone.
Oh my goddess. She's got one that it's triple this in topaz. Beautiful, beautiful. And she wears it on the middle finger. And it just,
It stands out and it's.
oh yeah.
I know there's a love for it.
Yep.
There's a love.
And every time I see it, I tell Richie, one day, you know, when I'm up there and I'm doing my readings, I'll be able to get it.
When people mine for these minerals and these stones, how does that affect the environment?
Well, they talk about energy. They have the hydroelectric now. They're trying to work with these gems so it doesn't interfere and it doesn't unbalance the natural properties. So they're trying to technologically work in the same types of functioning. And it's working. You know, you have your electric power. There's all different types of things that they're working with. They're trying to get away with the coal mines.
Yeah.
But you know something, I was reading that a lot of these gems they find in the veins of where the coal
wow.
is,
Yeah.
Yep.
because nobody goes, you know, they just take the veins out and they extract the coal, but different mining operations in different parts of the world do that. And that's where you find your real gems.
Really?
So,
Oh, we gotta go. We have to go.
On an
well,
expedition.
you guys, I don't know, have you been to Sedona?
Yes, I have.
I haven't.
Oh, you won't want to come back.
Really?
It's a beautiful spiritual retreat.
Sedona's
Arizona.
Arizona?
In
Yes.
Arizona.
And they have the caverns that you can go through
Right.
and go
And-
splunking.
And then the jewelry. What's it?
Well, it's all
It-
kind of new age
New-
stuff, but you know, you walk in and you see unique, different.
Beautiful
it just
things.
blows you away. That you know, it's like going to one of these events, but they're in the stores.
Yeah.
You know, and the people that they wear the jewelry and they're into it and they're calm.
Right,
Calm.
The
exactly.
a whole
peaceful
different-
little beings.
They are.
Yeah.
You know,
They are.
there's some people that are just nasty and rude, and there's some people that are just, you know,
Come in.
like
Take a
us.
look. You can look. You
Exactly.
can touch it. You know,
Yeah.
they're.
I heard a story that one of I was in one of the shops on Staten Island, and the girls, they were young, and they were shopping, and they wanted to take a photo of one of the girls sitting by the crystals.
Okay.
So the manager started screaming, and she says, "You can't do that, you can't do that, because the flash neutralizes all the power,"
All the energy
Oh,
in
wow.
the stone.
which I don't believe, but, you know,
Okay.
and I felt so bad for the girl because the girl didn't, you know, realize it. So I pulled out my crystals because, you know, we have a place now, which is wonderful, and we have beautiful crystals, and I let her touch them because I felt so bad for her.
Sure.
You
This
know,
is so
I want
nice.
people to, you know, to be able to feel the energy. Like when you put my ring on, you felt.
I felt it. I had goosebumps.
Thank-
It was like, it was just power. It was
It was
like electric.
transmitting.
It was transmitting the
Wow.
power, you know. And maybe at the end of the show, we could take 2 minutes and just do a little
Well, we'll
We'll
feel the
see.
power.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
feel
s-
the power.
feel that. Yeah, because you know you'll feel. Everybody could feel the power.
It's good vibes in here
Only,
tonight.
yeah, and
It's
it's
very good.
only good energy. You know, it's only positive. You don't want to go to the negative. You want to stay on the positive side of everything.
So minerals, crystals,
Herbs.
herbs are a whole different category, but
Uh,
that's for the environment,
Yeah,
growing, and the people, they need this. You take vitamins, you take the minerals.
yes.
You need it. It's part of our makeup.
Yep.
So you can't discard that.
What's that when you get the Charlie horses?
Potassium.
Potassium. If I don't take my potassium every night, I wake up in the middle of the night screaming in pain from Charlie horses.
Oh, gee.
Yep.
So that means you're tense. If you're
Yeah, a lot
So
of
there's
tense
some-
and
right, and it comes out.
Yeah.
and oh, gee.
the pain is outrageous.
So
it's like
potassium is
potassium or a banana if I have one.
Yeah.
You know, that's good too.
But
Or-
even in like the multivitamins, there are so many minerals
Oh,
and
sure.
herbs and
Or you know,
herbal
Rich,
supplements.
You know what's wonderful, Rich? They have massage parlors.
Yes, but
They're wonderful.
A whole new category.
yes,
But they do have that. And
Yeah.
it's, look, healing
Let
stones.
me tell you.
They work. They do relax
Because
you.
the massage places now, they use crystals.
Then the hot stones.
And then hot stones.
Hot
Yep.
stones.
Yep.
But they even use rose quartz. They use amethyst on parts of the body that are the ailments. I love that.
Because that ties in with the chakras and
Yeah, the chakras. If one chakra's off, they're all off. And if your chakras are off, you're in a funk. And you can be in a funk for a while.
There we go. I think a lot of people are that way
Yeah,
too. But
so, we gotta just make sure
just take care of ourselves.
everything's in line.
are there
There you
other
go.
types of crystals that you would like to share with us?
Well, I just wanted to tell you a story. You've been to Sedona.
Yes.
Did you go to the vortexes?
Yes, I have.
You have to go. Oh my
Really?
God, you have to
we
go.
gotta take a trip out there.
Oh God, that's a beautiful thing. I was with a friend of mine, and we were up at Airport Vortex, and in the background there is like a canyon. I don't know if you remember that.
No, it's been so many years ago.
Okay, so when you go up, you climb up, and you feel it. You feel the energy and all. And I had bought a crystal. It was flawed. It was just a regular,
Right.
maybe this size, but bought it off the street. People were selling it. So I said to my friend, I want to see if there's energy in it. So he takes it and he puts it in his hand, and I was filming it. Okay, so the shot was, I got a close-up shot of it, and I kept saying, "Can you feel the energy?" And my friend is going, "No, I can't feel it." And I pulled back, "Can you feel the energy?" "No, I can't feel it." So I pulled back, and I'm on top of Airport Vortex, and the trees in the background, now it was perfect out,
Yeah.
all the trees started to bend.
Uh,
They bent over, and I said,
Oh, my
you can't
goodness.
feel the energy. I mean, all around, everything went like this. And I couldn't believe what I saw, because he was holding it up in
So-
his hand.
the
was a quartz.
crystal actually
Did that.
made that happen.
Yes.
In that
And
special.
it
That's
wasn't windy.
beautiful.
It wasn't windy.
That is
Nope.
beautiful.
That was a beautiful thing that I saw. And
Yeah.
you can't even describe it.
Right.
You have to go.
I
He
have
has
to
to go.
go up
He has
there.
to go.
It's in,
Like Sedona is, I keep thinking about like shamanism.
well, there's
shamanic.
different tribes and
Yeah, you have the Blackfoot is
Yeah.
there, and the
Yeah.
Cherokee selling the turquoise.
Yeah.
And the
We-
Navajo.
the turquoise.
Navajos,
We have
yeah.
a friend, Blanca, who's very good with the turquoise.
shamanic work and
She's
turquoise.
one of our dear friends.
Absolutely, she's
And
she's a
you
good
know
person.
her too. She's wonderful.
I know.
And she had to do a class tonight. We wanted her to come, but
Okay.
she was doing a class. She is so good with that. Everybody has their own energy and their own power. It all comes from the environment as well.
Sure.
It all
This
comes.
is the earth.
Exactly.
We're part of it.
We are like a tree
Our roots are firmly planted and
on the ground.
Getting
Yeah,
substance.
exactly. If we stand up and you take your shoes off, right? You go outside. You're planted down like a tree, like that trunk, and you can actually feel the energy. Like when you ever grounded yourself, or needed to?
I need to, but I don't have the time to
Well,
sometimes.
Well, we're gonna get you
there's
grounded.
a very simple tree hugging
Just-
exercise.
Oh, no cement though, right?
No
Not that
cement.
kind
No
of
cement.
cement.
No.
We have a tree there that has cement, and I think it goes down.
But it's a great exercise that we do.
Okay, so look, we've run out of the hour already.
We did?
Yes, it's gone.
Wow,
Oh,
that went so
wow.
It's
fast.
gone. We have about 2 minutes left.
Okay.
And just in summary, crystals, healing, environment, it's all connected.
Everything. Yep.
Everything here. This is This is all power. This amethyst is power.
Fearless.
This is like, I feel like, King Neptune. Neptune.
Right.
Yes.
Oh, power. The trident. You know, that's a power
Ah.
thing. That's nice.
It
And
is.
Last words?
Well, let's start to look more at nature instead of science, and nature as a science, because the same way that we can work with stones and crystals to aid us in other areas of our lives, so can herbs, roots, and resins, and
yeah.
oils as well.
We didn't even touch upon some of the
No,
things
it
there.
went
We,
by
we
so
could be here
fast.
for hours.
I know, I'm just getting into
And
it
it's
now.
so fun,
Yeah.
right?
It
It's so
was good.
fun.
I hope everyone has
Yeah.
enjoyed everything. Blanca, hi. And
Yes.
peace with everybody.
Yes.
He's
Yes.
saying peace, power, calm. Let's be calm. And we'll see you next time. Environmental issues. Watch for the environments. I thank you, Mark.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you, Richie.
Thank
it
you
was
for
a
having us.
pleasure.
It was good. It was
It
informative.
really, yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you guys.
This is goodbye.